Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Make Your Impact, a virtual benefit for Impact Northwest and its mission to prevent homelessness. I'm your host, Adrienne Livingston, and I am so glad you're here tonight. Our program will begin at 6:30 p.m. While you're waiting, feel free to say hi using the chat to your right, and share where you're tuning in from. And hello to everyone tuning in from a watch party tonight. I want to give a shout out to people gathering at the Clinton Street Theater, our board members, ambassador board members, and longtime supporters who are hosting watch parties tonight all over Portland. If you need any technical support during the program, you can text or call 503-564-3044 for assistance. If you'd like to view the broadcast with captions, just click the Show Captions button below the video player. We invite you all to send in photos for use in tonight's live program. Text photos of you enjoying Make Your Impact from wherever you are to 503-564-3044. I can't wait to see your pictures. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Hello, and thanks for tuning in to Make Your Impact, a virtual benefit to support Impact Northwest. I'm your host, Adrienne Livingston. Thank you all so much for being here this evening. Our program will go live at 6:30 p.m. If you need any technical support during tonight's event, you can text or call 503-564-3044 for assistance. And if you'd like to view the program with captions, just click the Show Captions button below the video player. We'll get started in just a few minutes, so take some time now to greet each other in the chat to your right. We also invite you to send in the photos for tonight's use in the program. Text photos of you and your loved ones and join Make Your Impact from wherever you are to 503-564-3044. I'll be back soon. Hello and welcome to Make Your Impact, a virtual benefit for Impact Northwest to prevent homelessness and support our most vulnerable neighbors. I'm Adrienne Livingston, an Impact Northwest board member and your host tonight. I am so grateful you're all here to support our community and the members who seek out services from Impact Northwest. I also want to thank our friends joining us from watch parties happening at Clinton Street Theater and residencies of board members and longtime supporters in support of Impact Northwest. We have an inspiring evening ahead filled with stories and opportunities to support people and families in need. Our mission is to prevent homelessness and specifically impact Northwest's near and long-term solutions to ending the homelessness crisis for good. While we're not able to gather together in person, we're still here gathered virtually, connected by our shared vision of a future where housing is a human right. I encourage you all to engage with one another using the chat window next to this video. Another way we're connecting tonight is by seeing all of your smiling faces. Text in photos of you and your loved ones, making your impact to 503-564-3044. We'll be showing off your photos throughout our live program, so please text in your photos. Later on in the program, you'll have the opportunity to make your impact with a gift. So please keep your phone or laptop nearby. If you need any technical support this evening, please text or call 503-564-3044. And if you'd like to view tonight's program with captions, you can click the Show Captions button below. Now, at Impact Northwest, we like to say that everyone has a right to live a beautiful life. Let's hear from some of Impact Northwest employees about how they've helped people and families in our community along their journeys to stability and opportunity.
I've seen Impact Northwest staff help people in our community by providing different types of client assistance so they can remain housed.
Hi, my name is Dina, and I've made an impact at Impact by fostering a more poverty-informed service delivery that helps our most vulnerable with dignity, compassion, authenticity, and a little humor along the way.
Hi, my name is David, and one of the ways that I assist my clients is by being there for them when they are emotionally vulnerable.
By making sure that their children have access to the resources they need to do well in school, and supporting the parents who are struggling with all the different things the pandemic has brought them. Our staff have also done a great job helping people navigate the healthcare system.
My goal, my mission is to make sure that I support my team to the point where if we have another sad story coming our way, we'll be finishing up later on with a happy ending or at least a positive progress.
By supporting home visitors through difficult situations and big transitions, by bringing humor to our team meetings, and by participating in as many committee functions and meetings as possible.
My name is Malik Coburn, and I'm a People and Culture Generalist at Impact Northwest. And I make my impact by collaborating with supervisors to help people get jobs and prevent homelessness.
I work for the Healthy Families Program, and one way that I help parents is when folks are experiencing depression or anxiety, I help them get connected to mental health services.
I make an impact every day working with the excellent housing team, expand our services into the 4 counties we currently now serve.
I've made my impact at my school by starting the Black Girl Magic Club and the BIPOC Boys Club to make students of color, particularly the Black students, feel that they have the opportunity to be their full selves.
My biggest impact has been organizing our holiday drive, which gets thousands of gifts to kids in our community, and hopefully that made some kids really happy.
The biggest impact I have at Impact Northwest is helping veterans find, secure, and maintain permanent housing.
Hello, I'm Yana, and I'm with the Housing and Safety Net Department. Last year, I made impact by creating policies that kept our Wonder staff safe and our services uninterrupted. My amazing team helped hundreds of families across the region by keeping them safely housed and connected to resources they needed. I'm very proud of that.
By bringing child, parent, and community voices to tables where they're not invited, pushing to get them invited to those tables, and helping build new tables that are made specifically for the children, parents, and communities we serve.
I'm the director of the senior department. I make my impact by helping my team and creating additional resources for our clients.
I made my impact every day by connecting people to the resources they need. It impacts me when I see them thrive and get stronger in their lives.
Hello, my name is Gisela Contreras, and the way that I make an impact at Impact Northwest is by helping clients get energy assistance for the cold winter, making sure their lights are on and they're warm at home. That's how I make my impact at Impact Northwest.
Hello, my name is Maria Serrano, and I work for Healthy Families. We deliver teleeducation services to parents and babies from 0 to 3 years old. And we have lots of activities, and we offer resources when it's needed, and we had fun. Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much for making such a meaningful impact in our community. Impact Northwest has deep roots in Portland. It formed in 1966 when a group of neighbors came together to address the housing issues in Southeast Portland. Since then, Impact Northwest has grown into a region-wide solution. Today, Impact Northwest prevents homelessness for 17,000 people a year in 2 main ways. We help people facing hardships stabilize so they don't lose their housing. And we work upstream to provide services that strengthen people who are housing unstable. In all that we do, partnerships with people and organizations who share our values lift us up. It's now my great honor to welcome one of those partners to our virtual stage, an advocate for housing and justice, who shares our values and vision for what is possible. Please give a virtual applause in the chat for Multnomah County Commissioner Sushila Jayapal.
Good evening. I'm Multnomah County Commissioner Sushila Jayapal, and I'm so pleased to join you this evening in support of Impact Northwest. I love this evening's theme, Make Your Impact. It's a reminder that each and every one of us has something to offer, and each and every one of us has a role to play in preventing and resolving homelessness. So thank you so much for being here tonight and for making your impact in support of Impact Northwest. Housing is a human right. No one should have to live outside in our community. No one. But we know that right now, too many people are living outside across our region. And what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. What's hidden from sight is the tens of thousands of people who can barely afford their housing and are just one medical bill or one unexpected car breakdown away from losing the housing that they have, from being forced out onto the street. Impact Northwest works every day on the front lines of this homelessness crisis. They help people move from the streets to housing, and they also work upstream, helping people and families in crisis so that they don't lose their housing in the first place. Whether it's a survivor of domestic violence who's escaping an abusive home, or a family struggling to get by on minimum wage, Impact Northwest helps people find new homes and helps people stay in the homes that they have. They work at scale, touching the lives of more than 16,000 people a year. And they are in it for the long haul, seeking long-term solutions as advocates for systemic change who take on the root causes of homelessness. As a Multnomah County Commissioner, addressing homelessness is my #1 priority, and I'm deeply grateful for Impact Northwest's essential partnership in this work. I'm also grateful to have had this chance to join you this evening to support Impact Northwest. Thank you for tuning in and for your commitment to making your impact to prevent homelessness. Impact Northwest inspires me, and you inspire me. I know that it's people like you who are the heart and soul of our community. Thank you again, and have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Jayapal. You are also such an inspiration in our community. Now, you all have been texting in your photos, and I am so excited to show them off. Let's take a look at our impactful community. Oh, look at those faces, and we're getting kids involved. That's right, start them early, giving back. Oh my goodness, Ada and Johannes, thank you so much. Keep those pictures coming in. We want to show off your smiling faces. Thank you all so much for sending in your photos. We'll show off more, so please text photos of you and your loved ones making an impact to 503-564-3044. The housing crisis in our community has reached an alarming rate, with more than 125,000 people now facing housing insecurity in the greater Portland area. This year, Impact Northwest will serve 17,000 people, but we have the vision and desire to expand because of the need. To tell us more about how Impact Northwest is addressing the homelessness crisis in North Portland, please welcome Deputy Director Kendra Johnson and Executive Director Andy Nelson.
Hey everybody, Andy Nelson here at the Songbird, and I'm joined by Kendra Johnson, our Deputy Director. Thanks so much for joining us for our Make Your Impact event tonight. We're psyched that you tuned in. So we're here in the heart of the Elliott neighborhood at the Songbird, which is a new building. And the Elliott neighborhood, for those of you who've been around for a while, know this was once the heart of the Black community. Gentrification has really changed the neighborhood. The Songbird has brought 60 units of affordable housing right back into the neighborhood. And Impact is really excited to be part of this. And what we do here is a great example about how we prevent homelessness. So Kendra, let's talk a little bit maybe about our role at the Songbird.
Yeah, definitely. I also want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As a Northeast Portland native, this location specifically is near and dear to me. I feel like it is a way to give back to so much that was taken away. And it also is so in line with the work that we do at Impact Northwest and our values. We know that both short-term and long-term solutions is what's needed to end the homelessness crisis in our areas. And that is exactly what happens here at Songbird. We not only help people transition into homes, but we also walk alongside them to continue to support them to make sure they can stay in their homes. To us at Impact, that is the key.
Yeah, thanks, Kendra, and thanks for everything you do, not only at the Songbird, but all over the region to help folks. 17,000 people a year we're helping folks facing housing instability as we prevent homelessness. I'm really proud of our team of 200 folks and everything they do day in, day out. And thank you again so much for being with us this evening at our big event. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy and Kendra. At Impact Northwest, we believe housing is a human right and that everyone deserves to live a beautiful life. But to achieve this future, we must first dismantle historically oppressive systems and policies and build the type of community that works for everyone. Impact Northwest is firmly committed to being an anti-racist organization. To us, that means changing how we operate and how we serve our community. Let's learn more about this effort.
My name is Lydia Gray-Toleyfield, and I am the DEI Director here at Impact Northwest. At Impact Northwest, being an anti-racist organization means that we will not tolerate any type of racism, regardless of what it looks like. When you come to Impact, you won't be treated differently just because of, the color of your skin or your sexual orientation or any type of disabilities or anything like that. People want to come into an organization or to a place where they feel valued and respected. And so at Impact Northwest, we have that privilege of making sure that when you walk into any one of our doors or you meet with one of our direct staff or anyone, that you are treated with such kindness and you're treated with respect and you're treated with knowing that you're going to be in the best capable hands to make sure whatever your needs are being met. We're not just talking about it, we're actually implementing it into our everyday lives. We provide trainings around implicit bias. We have Implicit Bias 101, we have Implicit Bias 102. We're getting ready to launch DEI 101 and DEI 102. Everyone at Impact Northwest has an opportunity to be their best, to show up as their authentic selves and do their jobs. Our leadership team looks like the community in which we serve, and that's different from a lot of other organizations. I can say personally, coming from being in the nonprofit world for a long time, I love going to work at Impact because I get to work with some of the most amazing people in the world, some of the most amazing people in my community. I get to provide tools. I get to get tools provided to me. I get to have conversations. I get to enjoy my work. And for the first time in my life, I can honestly say that I work for an organization that I know for sure that is not just talking about anti-racism. I work for an organization that's actually putting that work into place. We're implementing it, we're putting it to work, we're making sure, and we're partnering with everyone, not just our staff, but our community as well. When you actually give to Impact Northwest, you're giving to the community in which you live in, and that's important.
Thank you, Lydia. Impact Northwest walks alongside 17,000 people a year, and it takes extraordinary efforts and opportunities to make that happen. Let's meet one of those people and hear from Miss Robin, a resident of North Portland.
My name is Robin, and I'm a baby of 7, and I'm the youngest one have ever been sick in my family. What happened was I had an aneurysm. I died for 29 minutes. I was in a coma for 5 days. And then when I was coming out of it, I was having a major seizures. So they had to reduce me back into a coma for one more day. Then the 6th day I woke up, and then I didn't know nobody. I didn't know my family. I had to learn how to walk, talk, feed myself, swallow. So I went into assisted living for 5 years, and they taught me how to be independent. Impact Northwest found me there.
My name is Abby Bonnell, and I work for Impact Northwest as a case manager for the Congregate Housing Services Program. We help people access subsidized housing units that they'll be able to afford for the rest of their life. Robin was living in an assisted living facility, and her aging disability service worker referred her to Impact Northwest. Impact Northwest goes in and completes an assessment and fills out applications for the apartments that we operate out of. She was on 5 different wait lists, and then she was offered an apartment at Untitled Plaza.
When I first got here, I was pretty lost. Miss Abby is awesome. She's my rock. She's always supporting me, and she's always encouraging me, Even when I feel like I can't do it, Miss Abby say, "Oh yeah, Rob, come on, we'll do it together." And she's always there side by side with me. They help me with energy assistance and any other little projects I want trying to do. they've come through for me.
Impact Northwest recognizes that people having a house is the first goal and the end goal, but in order to keep that happening and stay that way, there's all these little pieces. When she first came, she was learning how to live in an apartment again, right? Learning how to take care of her own self, and now she's become somebody who's taking care of her grandson, her daughter, her neighbors. She cooks for them. Because Robin was able to be stable and know that her home is going to stay her home, she's able to work towards other things that make her happy.
I go to school, I'm a 4.0 GPA. I need to show myself that I can do these things. And if we didn't have a program to help people like me with disabilities, we'd be lost. And the Impact Northwest is a net for people that needs help. We're talking about 12 years now that I wasn't able to live on my own.
I think it's really important that programs like this exist because so often people are able to just be removed, and so then we forget about them. And imagine like this vibrant woman 12 years ago, and people were just gonna forget about her. And that's why I think it's really important that our program exists, because it allows people to continue to be part of the world.
Every birthday I get to celebrate, I get pictures, I take a picture. Every Christmas, I have a gathering, I take pictures, and that shows me how far I came. This is my family, this is my life. Every time I look around, this is all of my family, all over my house, it's my family.
Thank you, Miss Robin, for sharing your space and story with us tonight. My friends, you can make an impact right now with a gift to support more people like Miss Robin. With your gifts to Impact Northwest, we can provide powerful, clear solutions to support people facing houselessness. To make a donation, click the donate button up top, or you can text Impact NW with no spaces to 44321. You'll receive a text back with a secure link to donate. Tonight, I will be recognizing all gifts by name, so please give any amount meaningful to you and as many times as you'd like. And be sure to cheer each other on in the chat. Remember, Impact Northwest services work. Miss Robin is just one example. It takes just $1,250 for Impact Northwest to help a family of 4 to stabilize and keep their housing. 1 month in a shelter costs $3,300. We can do this right now, right here tonight. I hope that you feel moved to support the mission of Impact Northwest tonight. Now, are you all ready to make your impact? All you have to do is click that donate button up above or text Impact NW to 44321. To start us off, we're going to recognize several lead gifts. These donations are incredible shows of support for Impact Northwest. In honor of Lisa Kaner, Portland General Electric is kicking us off with a donation tonight of $25,000. Thank you, PGE, and thank you, Lisa, for your service to the board. Also, an anonymous donor has pledged $14,000. Who else wants to join them tonight with big, bold actions in support of Impact Northwest's critical work? I'm also seeing that Richard and Carly DeForio are donating $5,000 with the hope that others will join them at this level. Help create a beautiful life for us all with a gift to Impact Northwest. Your generosity will help us support the people and families who seek out our services. Look, We know that there's a debate going on right now about how to end our homelessness crisis. Fingers are being pointed, and our community is hurting as we seek a solution. And Impact Northwest is leading amid the chaos. Our near and long-term solutions create a proven, unified way for us to provide care for people outside and make sure that tens of thousands of others don't lose their housing. You can make your impact right now by clicking the donate button up above or texting Impact NW to 44321. Up next, we're recognizing gifts of $2,500. Be sure you're giving lots of love in the chat now to each other. First Tech Federal Credit Union is starting us off at this level with an investment of $2,500 to inspire other donations at this level. Who else is in? Look at that. Fred Kawabata says yes to $2,500, stepping up to the call for a match at this level. Anyone else want to join them? Also, Lisa Kainer is donating $2,500. Thank you, Lisa. The generosity tonight is so inspiring. Make your gifts right now to make housing a human right. Click that donate button up above or text Impact NW, no spaces, to 44321. Thousands of our neighbors are just one financial crisis away from losing their housing. But we believe in supporting people and families on the edge before it's too late and empowering their lives on their journeys to security and stability. Because of your support, we're able to strengthen the lives of more than 17,000 people each year. My friends, this is what your gifts make possible. Let's recognize now our amazing donors with gifts of $1,000. Before I begin, I'm getting word that longtime supporters, Bonnie Sirkin and Will Emery, are donating $20,000. They are agreeing to match the first 20 $1,000 donations. That's dollar for dollar, a one-to-one match. Okay, let's make this happen for Impact Northwest. Let's see who's getting their $1,000 donation matched. An anonymous donor starting us off with a donation of $2,000. Thank you, anonymous donor. Yeah. Also, Executive Director Andy Nelson and Kathy Gorman are coming in at $1,000. Thank you for your leadership and support. Amy Whedon is donating $1,000 as well. Thank you, Amy. Keith and Edie Tomajan are donating $1,074. Remember, you can donate any amount using the custom field at the bottom of the donation page. Jeffrey Foley says yes to having their $1,000 donation matched. Star Seed Foundation with a $1,000 donation. Thank you. Phil Dollar comes in at $1,000. We are moving on this match. Thank you so much. While you continue to give your $1,000 donations, I want to reflect. Look, we know there's a debate going on right now about how to end our homelessness crisis. Fingers are being pointed and our community is hurting as we seek a solution. Impact Northwest is leading amidst this chaos with powerful, clear solutions. Our near and long-term solutions create a proven, unified way for us to provide care for people outside and make sure that tens of thousands of others don't lose their housing. So, we are actually a little bit more than halfway to our goal. And we want to make sure that we continue to recognize you all. Together, we're building a future where housing is a human right. Make your gifts right now to help make our shared vision come true. Impact Northwest services work. Miss Robin is just one example. So are the dozens of homeless veterans and their families we have worked with during the pandemic to find housing. To give now, click the donate button up above or text Impact NW to 44321. If you've already made a gift tonight, please give again. We'll be sure to give you some extra love. We see the beauty in everyone and believe everyone deserves to live a beautiful life. But we see the systemic barriers in place that prevent people and families from housing, especially our neighbors who have been historically discriminated against. Together, we can dismantle the racist and dehumanizing policies in place and rebuild structures of justice that include everyone. Together, we will create long-term solutions to ensure that a better future is possible. Joining in our shared vision with gifts of $500, let's celebrate. Ed and Sue, thank you so much for your gift. Oh gosh, wow, look at this. Valerie Thompson, thank you so much for your $500 gift. Also, Sarah Friedel is donating $600. Again, you can customize, thank you. And Mamek Tabrizian coming in at $500 as well, thank you. An anonymous donor as well at $500. Peter Glade donates $500. Chris Scherer donates $500. And again, thank you to Ed and Sue Inowski for $1,000. And so they are actually helping to meet that $20,000 match. So again, thank you for that $1,000 donation, helping us get that match. Let's keep this beautiful giving going to make an impact in our community. Support the work of Impact Northwest by clicking the donate button up above or text Impact NW to 44321. All gift sizes help build a better future for everyone. When we lift up one person, we're lifting up our entire community. We believe in shared success, so providing help to those in need it most ultimately needs, that helps to help all of us. Sharing the success of our community with a gift. Saying, yes, I'm in with a gift of $250 tonight. First Interstate Bank is donating $2,500 to match the first 10 gifts at the $250 level. Get in now to have your donation matched. Rich Nevin donates $250. Johannes de Gruyter comes in at a $450 donation. Thank you so much. Heather Berry says, yes, I'm in at $250. Wow, Thomas Hake is in for $250. Beth Gibbs is also making a $250 donation. Thank you. Kendra Johnson donates $250. And thank you, Kendra, for all the work that you do at Impact. Philip Brodall comes in at $250. Jackie Scherer comes in, also says, yes, I'm in at the $250 level. Dorian Warneck comes in at $250. Wow, guess what? This last one closes us out. Babak Tabrizian closes us out at the $250, and we met that $2,500 match. Thank you so much. We have met the First Interstate Bank match. Thank you. All your gifts make a lasting impact for our most vulnerable neighbors in need. All your gifts help people live beautiful and dignified lives. To make a donation, you know what to do. Just click that donate button up top or text Impact NW to 44321 right now. With your support, we can provide people and families with emergency rent or energy assistance, or provide transportation to homebound seniors needing a ride to their medical appointment, or with grocery delivery, and so much more. Continue to cheer on and motivate each other to give. we are stronger together and can collectively reach toward a better future for all. Let's recognize these empowering gifts of $100 for our community. Wow, thank you so much to Lucy Zemanek at $250. So we're still getting gifts at other levels as well. Thank you so much. Masao Zeta also at the $250 level. Two anonymous donors are starting us off at this level for the $100 level. So thank you so much. Chad Melvin with a $100 donation. Thank you. Tumi Jetji at the $100 donation. Thank you so much. Patrick Shin coming in at $200. Thank you, Patrick. Brittany Freeze donates $100. Thank you. Daniel Field with a $100 donation. Gina Kim Folston, $100 donation. Thank you. All of you are saying, yes, I'm in. Thank you so much. Brianna Guerrero in at $100. Dennis Schur at $100 donation. Thank you. Jeff Walcott, thank you for your $100 donation. Leslie Martinez, another $100 donation. Thank you so much. David Hartvidgen at $200. Thank you so much. Tom and Desmond at the $500 level. Thank you so much. Now, I want to say, if I have mispronounced your name, I do apologize. I believe in saying names correctly. So if you want to share the pronunciation of your name in the chat, please feel free to do so. Okay, we have several more folks to recognize. And again, as we said, any dollar level counts. It helps. Maythri Shankar giving $31. Thank you. And another gift, wait a minute, of $71. Thank you so much. Greta Dorch-Meyer with a $10 donation. Deborah Dorch donates $20. Thank you so much. $10 from Joseph Lindone. Thank you. Giving again. As I said, you can give again. Jeffrey Walcott is supporting Impact's work with a $20 donation. Thank you so much. Laura Duval donates $40. Thanks, Laura. Thank you so much. Jessica Cole for $50. Hannah Ferber, $75. And Jennifer Zemanek at $50. Thank you so much. Again, you can give at any level and you can give again. Thank you. I just want to say, wow. Thank you all for your amazing generosity to support people and families in our community. We'll check back on our fundraising in just a moment, so keep those gifts coming in. We want to take a moment to recognize our wonderful event partners for making a great impact tonight. Starting with our impact partners, Bank of America, Boeing, the Circuit Bouldering Gym, First Interstate Bank, Kaiser Permanente, Lisa Kaner, PepsiCo, Portland General Electric, Phil Dollar, Providence Health and Services, Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking, and Wells Fargo. Thank you so much. Our strength partners, Ann and Robert Sachs, Heffernan Insurance Brokers, and First Tech Federal Credit Union. Thank you, our strength partners. A big shout out to our stability partners, Heritage Bank, Clarquist, Markowitz Herbold PC, Multnomah County Chair, Deborah Kafori's office, Perkins Coie LLP, Philadelphia Insurance Companies, Propeller, Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon, Spruce IT, and Tonkin Torp LLP. Finally, many thanks to our media partner, First Interstate Bank, and to our videography partner, People Person. Thank you all for your continued collaboration and partnership in our work to prevent homelessness. We couldn't do this without you. Now, let's take another moment to show off your beautiful faces. Thank you all so much for sharing your photos of impact. So let's check those out. Oh, the beautiful deer. Oh, the smiles, thank you so much for sharing just the joy that you're having with our event tonight. And the cats, I love that, you're sharing the nice love animals coming in here. And again, with the kids, I love seeing those smiling faces. Thank you so much. And Andy, I see you. Wonderful. Awesome. Thanks for sharing those pictures of you enjoying tonight's virtual event, Make Your Impact. Let's take a final look at our fundraising thermometer to see how much we've all raised to prevent homelessness in our community. Look at the lasting impact. I want to say we are at $198,000 and plus in donations. So that we have just a little bit more to go. My goodness, over $198,000. So this lasting impact you are making for your neighbors here in need. I want to say thank you to Rochelle Yoder for $250, Meredith Durfler at $50. Let's see if we can reach this goal. Continue to come, send your pictures, but also those donations, any level counts. With what you've already done, what I have to say is I am so moved right now and can't thank you all enough for your beautiful gifts of empowerment and support for our community members in need. There is still so much work to be done to help those impacted by the region's housing crisis. If you are moved, there are other ways you can help. You can volunteer, you can sign up for the newsletter, and you can follow our advocacy work so we can collectively stay informed and work for change. If you have a seat at the table, work to change systems that keep people housing insecure and in poverty. Be the change. We can accomplish this together. I want to say thank you to Leanne Brack-Pound for donating $100. Thank you. I encourage you all to use your time and voice to help prevent homelessness, whether that's volunteering in your community or advocating for systemic change in our world. There are volunteer opportunities, newsletters sign up, and resources are available on Impact Northwest's website. Just visit impactnw.org. Now, our program is nearing the end, and it has been such a joy to be your host this evening. After the broadcast ends, this virtual event will be available here at the same website. Please share this link with your family and friends to continue creating partnerships within our community to help prevent homelessness. Thank you all so much for being here to make your impact. Again, it has been my pleasure and my delight to host you with our virtual event this evening. So I am sending you peace, love, and happiness through my screen to yours. Have a good night.